Okay, everyone press that it's okay to record. Here we are. I am Sarah Cook. I am so excited to do this training. I'm hoping it'll just be a quick like half hour, 45 minutes. It's normally our WHAM night. So if you are in our WHAM sessions, I want you to just, if anybody is new and wants to know what a WHAM is, reach out to somebody who's in their WHAM, use the chat and say, I'm in a WHAM. And then if you're not in a WHAM, be like, reach out to somebody that that said I'm in a WHAM and ask them what it is, what it even means. Weekly accountability meeting, that's what it means. And also like, hey, how can I get are you okay admitting people the whole time, Shanda? Yeah, okay. I just pressed admit all, but I will just stop looking at that and you can do it. Thank you. Shanda is my personal assistant tonight. I appreciate it. Now I have a couple of things. When I do trainings and WHAMs, I say, if you are not pooping, you're not naked, and you're not driving, I want to see your beautiful faces. Okay. I don't care if you're in bed. I don't care if you look like crap. Like, we don't care about that. Okay. Like, because first of all, you probably look beautiful. Second of all, I think it's fun. Like, then we're like hanging out. Okay. So if you can, please show me your beautiful faces. Now, I know a couple of you had even texted me ahead of time saying you would be driving, so I understand. And I don't want you to feel like you need to be on your video while you're driving a car. Please be safe. So chat GPT, I put that I would like to, with a show of hands, I think I can see everyone who has played around with this already. So I know your familiarity or not. Ashley, I cannot see your hands. So you have not. Okay. Kelly, have you ever played around with it? No. Christina, no. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is like gonna change everything. Blow your mind. Okay. I think just on some days sometimes you need a little bit of help. And sometimes it's just really small help. And sometimes it's really big help. Because if you are working this business daily, you're probably told post daily, post on your personal page, post on your VIP page, provide value, solve problems for people. And sometimes if you're like, gosh, dang it, I've been doing this forever and I feel like I got nothing else to say today. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with using a little bit of artificial intelligence to help you out. Okay. Because, other people are as well. So we are going to all create an account with Chat GPT, and then and you can download it on an app. Okay. So I use it both ways, on my phone and I use it on my computer. Either way. So this is what Chat GPT looks like. Okay. On your computer, which again, I use it both ways. So just depends on like what I'm doing. Post real quick on my phone. I'll use it on my phone. So Chat GPT is a few things I want you to know. You can't like quote it like statistically, like use it as like totally facts, right? It's not going to write churn papers for you, things like that. It's here to just be an assistant to you. That's what I like to think. It's my artificial assistant, my artificial intelligent assistant. Okay. So it can answer questions. See, look at it. It can help you learn, write code, brainstorm together, and much more. Things it'll tell you. So right off the bat, don't share sensitive information and check. And that's what I said. Check your facts. Like I can't can't say like, hey, Chat GPT, what's the percentage of women who are doing direct sales and making over whatever dollars a month? Like, it's not going to know that kind of factual information, but it could provide you some general information. So, okay, let's go. Now, right off the bat, if you were to just use Chat GPT, mine is going to be a little bit skewed to begin with, but like you could do so many different things just right off the bat. And you have to be so specific because it won't know you, right? So if you want to say like, write a post about a business opportunity for women, like it's going to do just this like generic post, like, hey, are you a woman? Are you looking for a business? Like it's going to be very generic. It's going to put in what you give it. So I'm here to help you with step one. You're going to give it information. So you do not have to tell it what you want every single time. This has been a game changer for me. I just learned this like a week ago, and I'm so excited to share this. So you see my name here. I've logged in as Sarah Cook, and this is all free. I'm like so excited. So click these three little buttons here. So you're going to click these three little buttons, and you're going to give ChatGPT custom instructions so it knows who you are, and it will curate. It's like it will sound like you, because it's going to take these are your words, and it's going to input it. So what would you like ChatGPT to know? And I'm actually going to change some of this since I've started it, but I kind of took like kind of my mission statement and I put it in there. So here it is. You guys can sure like take a lot of what I have in there, because yours is going to look a lot of the same for some of it, right? But some of it's not going to be the same. So I'm a Zaya Active representative, Zaya's direct sales company, specializing in activewear and athleisure for women's, men's, kids. My niche is mainly busy women 30 to 50 who want to look good and feel confident in their clothes, who also might want to do the same thing I do as a rep by wearing and sharing clothes and earning an income doing so. My vision is to empower women in their health and wealth journeys. So you guys, you only have 1,500 characters that you can put in here. So I had a hard time with this. You know me, I like to talk. So my vision is in there. This business is a way of extra income on top of their normal job, or possibly to replace it. You can do this business while working full-time hours. I started it so I gave it a background of like, I started it while working as a full-time RN with 2 boys under the age of 6. I told it about its quality and how, and then like, okay, so I expand my network by having people host parties. And then I told it, like, I share fashion advice, showcase the clothes, health and workout tips, inspirational quotes. And then I'm also a certified mindset coach and can help other team members with mindset if that is holding back their success. So ChatGPT now knows about me. Okay. So now when I say, write a post for me, it legit will just come up with, I just told it, I share fashion advice. So it might say, it's Friday, do a fashion Friday post, do something about pairing black. So just I'll show you all this stuff. So, okay, how do you want ChatGPT to respond? So this is like, if you were a formal professional, like you want to use very formal language, you could tell it that, like, use very formal language. I want to have a very so it even tells you, like, just so you know, right here, thought starters. Where are you based? What do you work for? What are your hobbies and interests? So like, you guys can tweak this all like to you and your liking. What are some goals you have? So now, how do you want ChatGPT? So I told it, it says you want formal or casual. And I said, I want to be casual. I want shorts. I didn't write, how do you want to be addressed? And then, should ChatGPT have opinions on topics or remain neutral? And I said, remain neutral. And I said, I would also, use more conversational responses, remain neutral, incorporate my Zaya business opportunity or mindset coaching or hosting or clothing as solutions to their problems. Okay. So now ChatGPT has this information, right? So now we're going to go and I'm going to say, I am having a hard time coming up with posts for the next 3 days. Please help. Use hashtags. Be vulnerable for some, and the witty for others. Okay, let's see what he comes up with, right? Of course, they're going to help me for the next 3 days. Are you ready? This is so fun. Okay, we're going to scroll up. Day 1, feeling overwhelmed with work, family, and trying to stay active? You're not alone. Let's tackle it together. Explore Zaya activewear that's busy, perfect for busy women. Okay, guess what? That totally doesn't sound exactly like what I would do, but it gave me an idea, right? Like, I really love that first line. Feeling overwhelmed with work, family, and trying to stay active? You're not alone. Then I would maybe say, like I did the other day, and the other day, ChatGPT didn't write that about I'm trying a new class, but I could say, I want to try a new workout class. Does anybody want to try it with me? I'm scared to try a new one because I legit am. So like I would put that out there and that just gave me an idea for that, right? Day 2, it's okay to struggle with mindset and motivation. I've been there too. As a certified mindset coach, I'm here to help you break through your barriers. Let's chat. Okay, so that one's like promoting my mindset coaching business. Day 3, hosting a Zaya party is a fun way to get your friends involved and earn free and half price Zaya gear. Who's ready to host an online party and shop for me? I mean, this is not like super original in that one, right? So it's not always like really original. So you could say, you know, for the day 3 post, can you give more excitement to it and more hashtags? How about that? All right. So now, like, if you don't like what it said, you can have it redo stuff. Okay. So here we're going to scroll down and see. Oh, and then it even tells you, remember to keep your post short, relatable, and directed to busy women. It's taking what I told it. Okay. Some posts can be vulnerable, like the second one. I love it. Okay. So absolutely, let's try and take that day 3 post and make it even more exciting and add some more hashtags. So caption, ready to have a blast and earn Zaya for free. So see how that's like, it tweaked it a little bit more exciting already. Host an online Zaya party and let's turn it into a shopping spree. Gather your friends and reach out. I'll guide you through it. Let's make this party epic. That was way more exciting, right? So sometimes you have to like tweak it. And so sometimes it also forgets things. Like, I don't know, I asked it. So I have chicken, rice, and basic ingredients. Plan an easy meal for me. And then like I did something and then it didn't make it gluten-free. Like it did something and so then I had to say, can you please make that gluten-free? And so then it says certainly. Okay, so then I can look at this. So here it is. Sure, here's a simple and delicious meal idea for you using chicken, rice, and basic ingredients. Let's make chicken and rice casserole. This looks good, you guys, right? So here we are, and it tells you what to do. Now you can say, make 4 meals with those basic ingredients and a shopping list for them. Okay. So we're gonna wait. It's still generating. Okay, it's done. I'm drinking my my new Instagram purchase. Okay, they're non-alcoholic. Anyway, I don't feel anything, but maybe it'll help me sleep. Okay, certainly. So here's the meal 1, and I love how it says as previously mentioned. Like, and then meal 2, chicken stir fry with rice. Meal 3, chicken and rice soup. Meal 4, chicken and rice burrito bowl. How awesome, you guys! And the shopping list includes the essentials, but it really doesn't tell me like how much. So I can say the shopping list needs quantities. So like it's not super smart all the time. So it's like, oh, certainly here. And now it even has it like separated out, produce pantry and like how many. So sometimes you have to keep on feeding it instructions, right? So here we are. I said, as a true champion GPT form, I said, so then it saves your chat for like the last 30 days on the free version, or maybe it's shorter than that. I want to do a training for my Zaya team in all the ways we can use ChatGPT to help us in the business. Can you give me a good outline? Certainly. Here's an outline. So we did introduction, welcome, brief. Let's see where we're at. Understanding ChatGPT explanation. Okay, we did that. Content ideas for Zaya reps. So generating fashion related content ideas, creating a short and engaging fashion tips, sharing inspirational quotes for busy women, ChatGPT for social media, how to create social media posts using ChatGPT, which we talked about that. Talked about writing captivating captions for Zaya products. It can help you with hashtags. You can tell it, like you could even, if you have written out a great post, but you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so over this. I just need to get some hashtags. You could go to ChatGPT, copy and paste that post and be like, give me 20 hashtags for this post. I think 20 is the max, or is it 30 in Instagram? And you can say, give me 20 hashtags to put on this post. So you've made the entire post, but it's just helping you with your hashtags. And then you don't have to sit there and write them out. Sometimes it's really annoying to write hashtag, you know, right? So incorporating ChatGPT, generate content to your marketing strategy. So we'll get to kind of that in just a minute. Hashtag generation. Check, done. We already did that. Customer engagement. So I suppose if you're like having a hard time responding to somebody, you can even ask ChatGPT, hey, I'm trying to overcome this objection with somebody with my business, and I'm not really sure how to respond. I bet ChatGPT would give you some help. So I don't know, the automation and scheduling, like that, it doesn't really automate or schedule anything besides it can come up with a schedule for you to automate in a scheduling app or like in Facebook itself. Like it won't do the automation for you, right? Q&A discussion. Okay, so we're almost done with the training that I had it provide. But hey, so then also we have some action steps at the end that we'll go through. Okay. No, okay, here. So here's some other ways that a network marketer could use ChatGPT. So market research, helping you to research your target market. Email campaigns, it can help you craft an email campaign idea, generate subject lines, body content. Lead generation, maybe generating a list of questions that can use on surveys or sign up forms, help you with training materials. Look here, it helped me with this, right? Help you provide onboarding guides. Yes, it's helped with that. I think I told you that, you guys, one time too. Content curation, we did that. Hashtag research, market analysis, called outreach. You can use ChatGPT to draft an initial outreach message or emails. Okay. Look, I want to make this into a freebie guide that I can provide to others. Can you shorten this up to top 10 things you didn't know ChatGPT can do to help your network marketing business? Isn't that great? I can make a freebie on this. You guys, no, people like, everyone's like, make a freebie. Okay, just so you know, if you're new in your business, I do not want you to focus on making a freebie, okay? Making a freebie is like, you have an established customer base. I just want you to, I'm going to go back here just for a second. We're going to go off topic of ChatGPT. When you start your Zaya business, the most important thing is to launch your Zaya business and launch yourself. After you're done launching, is to establish a constant, consistent routine of posting and hosting parties and asking about the business. Now, you've got that step down. The next step is cold leads, freebies, things like that. But you're posting, right? Things that you post every day, you're providing value to people. Those kind of things that you provide value, you could easily put into like a freebie that helps with lead generation. But that is like, that's like step like 10, 100 in your business. Okay. That's not something that you necessarily need to think about if you're not consistently selling over $1,000 every single month in sales. Please don't spend your time thinking and wasting time about freebies. You should be, I'm not wasting time if you love it and you like it, but you should be sending messages to people. Should be, what I should is a bad word. I don't want to use should. If you are trying to grow your Zaya business, make money, then what I recommend is to message people to host parties, not to use your time to create freebies or graphics. Okay. This is meant as a tool. ChatGPT, now we're going to go back to it. It's meant for a tool to actually help you in that side of your business for things to go faster. Things that you are overthinking. This is going to help you, especially if you're new, in my opinion, to start. You could write that in the whole telling ChatGPT, I'm new at direct sales, so I'm nervous about putting myself out there, and so I need some help with content ideas, things like that. This is my business I'm in, and tell them about Zaya and about yourself. And that could be your about me section, right? And so, and like in posting my content, it's okay to get vulnerable about that or whatnot. So, so let's talk about content creation. So that would be like one of those things where this can make you a little bit easier. And I wanted to see if I even had where I Oh, sometimes I accidentally click on like their suggested questions and it looks weird in here. Oh, but you can see other things that I've had in here. Busy women, time-saving hacks, gluten-free, high protein, instant pot, quick self-care habits. So you can see like my searches. Side business opportunity. Okay. I would like a content calendar for the month for the rest of October. We'll see what it does. Where are we? We in this third? Okay, here we go. So it knows the week we're in, right? Okay. So Health Fit Monday, post a health or fitness tip for busy women to start their week. Okay. So now it's got your bare bones, right? Customer spotlight. These are great ideas. You feature a happy customer. Now, you know, if you're having a hard time with like Health Tip Monday, can you give me some posts for Health Tip Monday? And instead of some posts, you should do like 5 post ideas. No, let's do posts for Health Tip Monday. Okay. But here we can keep looking at Sunday relaxation. Share self-care tips for relaxing Sunday featuring comfortable Zaya loungewear, business opportunity on Tuesday. Explain the Zaya business. And you know, we can do with this content calendar is like, thank you for that. It's nice. I like to be polite to ChatGPT. Thank you for that content calendar. I actually do like to post at least every day, sometimes twice a day. Can you redo this content calendar with more? And it'll shoot it out again, right? So October 30th, Halloween fashion ideas. Like, okay, that's great, except for I don't think we should share it on October 30th if we're a shipping company, right? So right now we're kind of sharing it, and even then, I'm not even sure if we can get it. So maybe you could still do October 30th. You could do Halloween ideas with like what they have in their closet, right? Probably everyone has their black pocket light and tight, so we could showcase a whole bunch of ideas with just black leggings because people, whether they have Zaya black leggings or not, most people have black leggings, right? So let's see what it came up with after I asked it that. Kickstart your week with a healthy habit. Content. Start your day with a glass of water and a brisk walk. Hydration and movement are essential for a productive week. Post. Healthy snacks for busy women on the go. Share a photo of a nutritious snack. So here you go, you guys. Here are our 5 posts. Stress busting tip for a balanced week. Share a relaxation technique like deep breathing or quick meditation exercise to help. And you know, you could get even more specific than this. Like, and so with each one of these posts, you can be like, I need help with the meal prep. I don't have any meal prep ideas. Give me some meal prep ideas. So you guys get the idea so far. So what I want to do now is I want to open it up for number 1, other people who have been diving into it. What else have you discovered that you want to share? Because I would love to hear that. And that's been useful for you. And then after that, I would love for you guys to ask questions that you might have, because now's the time. So unmute yourself. I can't see the chat. I can just stop sharing and then I can. Now I can see the chat, but I don't see anything in there. Okay, so who's used it? Jessica, what have you done this week or in the past? Anything different or anything to add?
So I've been using it to like create my like content calendar for the week, just because like I like to like refer back to something. And so that's been helpful, like of like trying to introduce it, and then like I'm like, oh, like I'm a mom, so I want to include that. So like initially it was like start off with like give me a Zaya active post on for Monday through Friday. And then like I was like, and then I was like, oh, can you add in mom hacks with that? And just like once it already had generated, you can go back and add things in. And then I also created like planning for the holidays, like creating gift guides, and I was like, give me 10 different gift guides for potential. I don't remember what the actual key was, but like it was able to generate like, here are your 10 customers or 10 types of people, and here are 3 items for each person. And so like that was just gives me a guide. It doesn't say like, it's not going to come out and be like, here, put in black lighting tights, put in the ethereal
Right.
hat, whatever. But it gives you like a hat, yoga mat, water bottle. And so then it's like, it just gives you a good, decent guide. And then like,
Yeah.
I've also used it for like meal prepping. I'm like, give me 5 recipes to make this week.
Yeah.
And so, and then like that stuff. But it's just so easy of like, once you get the hang of doing it, or like
Mhm. Yeah.
looking into it, like the more specific you can be with it, the
Yes.
better
Yes.
it's gonna be.
And
And
that's,
you don't have to be polite with it as Sarah is. Like Sarah's asking please and thank you and stuff. Like it's a robot.
yeah.
You know,
It's polite back though, you guys.
it is polite.
Yeah.
But she's obviously from the Midwest.
Yep. Ah, so true. Um, Thank you, Jessica. That's awesome. I'm so glad that it's been helping you. And I think, I don't know if you've done that custom settings thing, but that will help you in not having to be specific every time, right?
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah,
it
I
knows
just found
who
it.
you
So I
are,
just went and did that.
yeah. So that was a huge game changer, because like it was like every time I went in, I had to like tell them, you know, like what I did and whatever. And I was like, gosh, this is like not really time saving if every time you go in there and you type in, you know, I want fashion hacks, but related to activewear and for women. And, you know, like now it just knows fashion, activewear, busy women, you know, like, so then it's gonna shoot it out to that. And then from there, you can still be like more specific. And sometimes I'll say create a post, and then it's like, gosh, that's really short. And I say, make it longer. And then he makes it longer. And then I say, make it vulnerable. And then makes it vulnerable, even more vulnerable. And like you give it specifics, it'll keep shooting it out. And then I still recommend like tweaking it to feel like it sounds like you, not, but you usually can't tell if Chat GPT wrote it or if I did most of the time, right? So, Kayla, did you have a question?
Yeah, so sorry, I was hopping on a little late. How do you customize it
Oh,
to
yeah.
that under the settings?
Yeah, so there in the bottom left corner where it says your name, like so if you're logged into it, there'll be 3 dots. And so there's these 3 dots next to, so where it says Sarah Cook, and then you go custom instructions, and you'll just can rewatch this training, or it kind of tells you, but you can give it information. But this training's recorded, so if you missed that first part, I did kind of go through this all in a lot of detail that you can rewatch it, or you know, figure it out on your own. So
And it's the same in the app, that it's the 3 dots in the corner,
is it okay?
settings, custom instructions. And I just have the Chat GPT app.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you're logging in like under the same like Gmail from your app to your, like, it's gonna save that. So if I go into my phone on the app, like I'll be able to find these old chats on the left here. So that's really cool too. Now, the free version is only gonna store like 30 days worth. Okay. Well, it's what it told me, but hey, I got something back from January in here, so I don't know. And April.
You
So
you can also like save specific chats.
okay.
So it'll automatically save your chat history for 30 days,
Yeah.
but you can save specific ones.
Okay. I don't know if I saved them. I don't think I did anything purposeful back then because I was like just discovering it. But the other thing is like I usually take a lot of this and move it into a Google Doc. Just in case. So like here we are. Here's an outline for a training session. And I like just copied it in here just in case I couldn't find that when we were in Chat GPT. So a lot of times I will copy and paste the post ideas, the content ideas into some whatever different, like if you're using Trello, if you're using boards, you use Google Docs, whatever is your handy dandy tool. I recommend that you never, even if you're not using ChatGPT and you're just writing your post yourself, I recommend never writing your posts in the app you're posting in Facebook, Instagram, because you'll have written this perfect post in Facebook and it's just amazing. And you said everything you wanted to say. And then Facebook froze and closed out and you lost everything and it doesn't save it. So that's happened a few times to me that I no longer trust writing it out in Facebook. I now write it out in a different place. You give me your notes app on your phone, wherever. So take it from ChatGPT. I know this is like an extra step, you guys, but take it from ChatGPT, I put it in the boards app. I have a boards app for Instagram posts or Facebook posts, whatever, just posts. And then I copied in there. And that's also great because now, which you guys, boards is changing some of their stuff. So you can only have like 3 boards starting soon, but for the free version. But now repurposing content, you guys, I've been a rep for 5 years. I do not need to keep rewriting the same post. Like I just take a post, like, okay, I want to do about the rep opportunity. And I go back to old posts I've made and I tweak it, or I get inspiration from it. I mean, I don't always do that, right? But you can always go back and reuse your content, tweak it a little bit. So that's another tip. Any other questions? Does anybody else feel like your mind is blown, or is that just me? Like, yeah, no, it's just me, guys. Shanda, what?
I have a hard time not wanting to create my own content, but I really love the idea of getting hashtags from it.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yes.
like that's exciting for me because I hate figuring that out.
Me too. Yes. Yeah. I would say that I come up with my, like, most of my posts. Like, I think today I had 2 posts. 2 on my public, and I didn't use ChatGPT at all, right? But I do use ChatGPT on those days where I'm like, have legit 5-10 minutes. I took a picture of my morning workout. I've got to hurry up and get ready and go to work. And I want ChatGPT to like give me a motivational tip really quick and type it for me because I don't have the brain power. Spit it out, post it, go, right? So we all have moments like that, and we all have moments where our brains are not working and we need somebody else to so we can reuse our old content, or we can have ChatGPT help us. It's a tool, right? It's just another tool in your toolbox, and other people are using it. So yeah. Shanda, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Well, I've just started. I've barely a whole week on it, and I've kind of hit and miss, but I don't know if you mentioned this before. One thing that has opened up for me a little bit is that the voice on different social media platforms is different. And often it's my voice is the same on them, at least in how I talk and what I say. One thing that I found that actually is really fun is if I have something that I write about in Facebook, but maybe I have different pictures that I want to share on Instagram, but I don't want to copy and paste the same thing. If I take my wording and I put it in ChatGPT and I said, can you make this sound more like an Instagram post? It rewords it in the voice of what is popular for Instagram versus the voice that's popular for Facebook. And so I think I have done more social media on Facebook over the years. So the way I post is more Facebook friendly, but it changes it and it's still my voice. I might tweak it a little bit, but it makes it appeal more to the people that is their social media platform. So that's the one thing I've been playing with a lot. And it's kind of fun just to see the little way it just tweaks something I already had.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That is a really good idea. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. And then like, you guys, if you were wanting it for statistics, that's not the place to go. Just so you know, like that's also. Kelly's excited. I see you're excited in the chat. All right. Awesome. Any other questions, comments, or anything? Otherwise, we're done with the training. I will make sure that this is posted so our whole team's mind can be blown of what they can do. There's AI in all sorts of other apps too, so don't be afraid to use it. I know if you're on Project Broadcast, I'm actually switching to Shout since Zaya's got Shout now. But I know if you're on Project Broadcast, it has a magic AI thing too. And so like I get long-winded and text messages should be short. So you can actually like click on Project Broadcast like AI, and maybe Shout has it too. And you can have like different options, like make it excited, make it short, like shorten this up. And then the AI will give you a shortened up version of what you have. What I didn't like about that for Project Broadcast was it like totally deleted what I had when I clicked, oh yeah, I use that. And then I'm like, oh crap, what did I have? Because I feel like I had something else in there and it took it out when it made it shorter that I still wanted to keep. So play around with other AI and learning their capabilities too is always a good thing. If you pay for Canva, they have Magic AI, which I don't really know. I've not used that yet, but there's like a lot of different things that it can help you with time, or make you a graphic designer, I guess, or whatever. So no other questions or comments? We're good? Okay, thanks guys. Happy Thursday. I cannot wait. You guys, I think it told me to have a call to action. So I cannot wait for you. I'm going to post this YouTube video. Here's your call to action. I don't know. I might not post it till tomorrow because like I have to convert the Zoom into YouTube, whatever, like takes a little bit. When I post this in our team page, and Kelly, when you post it in your team page, I want you in that thread in the comments, I want you to write what you will be using Chat GPT for, or like what you have since the training, anything like that, so we can share and give each other ideas. So just like a comment, like I used it to make my post this morning. I used it for my hashtag this morning. So that's your call to action. When I get it posted, I want you guys to write what you have used it for or will be using it for. Sound good? All right. Bye guys. Have a good night.